Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth part of the data structures. In the third part, we have discussed about linear data structures. The different linear data structures are arrays, stack, queues and linked list. Just we have taken its introduction, and in the later part we have discussed what are the operations we can perform on arrays. We have taken a introduction to the array, and then we have discussed about what are the operations we can perform on arrays. The different operations we can perform on arrays are traversing, insertion, deletion, searching, then sorting. The different operations on arrays are traversing, insertion, deletion, searching and sorting. Today we are going to discuss, in the fourth part of this video, we are going to discuss how to insert an element into an array. That is insertion operation. Okay, what is that insertion operation? It is the process of adding new element to the existing array. That means an array already exists, and to that existing array we are going to add a new element somewhere in the top or in the middle or at the bottom. Okay, we will see its algorithm and its process. Okay, we will concentrate on the algorithm, and for this algorithm I have some images also, and let me show these images first on the screen, and then later we are going to discuss about this entire algorithm. Okay. Now we will begin with an algorithm. We will see here the step 1 is what? Start. The step 1 is start. And now we say in the step 2, input size. I have said here, imagine the size is 5, because in the screen I have given here, I have shown here the array size is 5. You can concentrate here, the array size is 5. And how to input elements here to this array size? Okay, we have completed second step. In the third step, what happens now? We will input an array by using a looping statement, and that looping statement is for loop. Now for the for loop starts its value, its loop counter value from 0. When I is equal to 0, now what happens here? Input a of I. When I is 0, input a of I, this part, input a of I. When I is 0, what happens? See here at this part. Okay, you are going to concentrate here. We are going to input one number, that is 10 here. See, this is when I equal to 0. Then what happens? I value will be incremented. Then we are going to store a second number in the position of a of 1. What is a of 1 value now? 20. Then what is a of 2 value? This is 30. Then what is a of 3 value? That is 40. What is a of 4 value? That is 50. So the size is 5, and upper bound will be size minus 1, that is a of 4 maximum. Here we have inputted an array of 5 elements, and its data elements are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Then where they are stored? 10 is stored in a of 0th location, 20 is stored in a of 1 location, 30 is stored in a of 2, 40 is stored in a of 3, and 50 is stored in a of 4. In the third step, just we tried to input an array of 5 elements, within 5 elements. Its lower bound is 0, remember this part, this lower bound is 0 and its upper bound is 4 and its size is 5. Then for the insertion process, for the next step 4 onwards, the process of insertion starts. What actually we are trying to do here? We are trying to input a position, and I have given here, imagine position equal to 3, because what example I have explained here, we are trying to input a new number or new element to the third position, where the third position occurs and what we are having in the third position right now. The third position means the first position is 0, the second position is 1 and the third position is 2. Because user gives position value as 3 means we have to reduce it by 1 because the value of lower bound is started from 0. The first element of the array is 0, a of 0. The second element of the array is a of 1. The third element of the array is a of 2. Hence, we are trying to insert a new element to the array in the third position, that is in the a of 2 location. In the third position, in the a of 2 second location, where actually 30 is there now. And what element we are trying to input here, I have given in the heading, we are trying to input 25. We are trying to add 25 to the existing array at the third position. And how we can do it, we will see in the algorithm. And I said here, for I equal to size to POS. I equal to size. What is size now? 5. This is very important. This part you have to concentrate. Insertion is not so easier as we are having traversing. Quite difficult, but not much difficult. Okay. See here. What is I value initially? Size. And what is size value? 5. I am not asking about upper bound value because upper bound is 4. That is size minus 1. But the size of the array in the initial part only we have displayed here, we have inputted here. The size is how much? 5. The size of an array is how much? We have 5 here. So, I equal to 5 and up to where we have to go? Position. That means 3. Okay, now we will concentrate here. A of I means size, A of 5. A of 5 equal to A of I minus 1. A of I minus 1. Here what happens? You can see in this image, A of 5. Please concentrate on this. Okay, so this is very important. This step, A of, what is I value now? I value is 5 here. I value is 5. A of 5 is equal to A of 4. That means the A of 4 value is stored in A of 5. Previously there is no A of 5 here. See, you can see in this image, there is no A of 5. This portion is empty. There is nothing here. But newly we are going to add a new memory location and the fourth value is going to be shifted to 5th place. Why we are having 250? We have copied its value. That value is not deleted. We are going to delete it next, because what happens in the next, I is going to be decremented, I equal to I minus 1. You can see here, I equal to I minus 1. Then what happens? The I value becomes 4. I value becomes what? 4. If I value becomes 4, in the next image you can see here, what happens now? A of 3 value comes to A of 4. A of 3 value comes to A of 4. What is A of 3 value? 40. And A of 4 value, which is previously 50, now it becomes 40. Okay. And in the next, when I equal to 3, you can concentrate here. I have given I values. When I equal to 5, what happens? When I equal to 4, what happens? When I equal to 3. When I equal to 3, A of I equal to A of I minus 1. I minus 1 means 2. A of 2 value will be stored to A of 3 location. A of 2 value come to the A of 3 location. What is A of 2 value? 30. What about A of 3? It also becomes 30. Now you can see A of 3 is 30, A of 4 is 40, A of 5 is 50. This 30 we are going to replace with a new element. Now what happens here? Okay. So after completing these positions, go to the step 6. In the step 6 we have said here, A of position equal to element. That means A of position is how much now? A of 2. Actually it has to be position minus 1. A of position minus 1 means 2. A of position of minus 1 equal to 2, A of 2 equal to element. So, you have to read this as A of position minus 1, A of 2. In the A of 2, we are going to have an element. What element? Okay, we are going to have 25. Okay, see, you can see here in the A of 2, in the A of 2 position, we are going to store 25. So, you can concentrate here. A of position minus 1, it has to be A of position minus 1, because position we have read as 3 and position minus equal to what? 2. This is very important. There is a little bit correction. It should not be position, it should be position minus 1. You can see here the new element has been added here, and now the array becomes 10, 20, and in the third position we are going to have 25, and later it becomes 30, 40 and 50. But after adding this value, what we made here, we made in the 7th step, this is very important, the size has been increased now. The size of an array has been increased now. What happens? The size is previously 5. Now size plus 1 means it becomes 6. When it becomes 6, when the size becomes 6, what happens now? The upper bound becomes A of 5. The upper bound becomes A of 5. The lower bound is A of 0, because now size equal to how much? It is 6. We have incremented the size value, and now we are trying to print it. For I equal to 0 to size minus 1, print A of I, and next I means incrementing the I. The first value is how much now? 10. We are going to print 10. Then next 20. The third value is 25. This is 30, and then this is 40, and then we are going to have 50. So this is an operation. What is this operation? It is insertion. We are adding, we are trying to add a new value. We have added 25 in the third position. So this is an algorithm. This is an algorithm for adding new element or for insertion operation. Thank you. And in the next class, we are going to discuss about deletion operation.